so let's go. Yeah, always things happen in my life. Always things happen in my life. Yeah, some of them I'm still surprised at what I end up witnessing. Text messages I'm not expecting. There was one that said, there's such and such property, and have you considered selling it? And I responded with not the owner. I mean, I could have had fun with him and said, yeah, I do own it. How much do you want for it? But I think eventually he would have found out you can't sell something that you don't own. So, yeah, I guess it's called conscience that prevents me from fucking around with people, because I figure it might bite me in the butt later on. I don't know. But I'm the type that with unwanted text messages, I just don't, I just do whatever I can to get them to leave me alone, because it's like, yeah, it saves me time when there are a lot fewer of those to deal with. Same with emails as well. At the bank, I know that there are more people that are back after Labor Day, but still not a lot at the office. And that means sometimes I'm no longer the only one in the break room when I take lunch. And there were two ladies in there recently, and one of them was talking about being on dates, probably internet dating, and she was telling this story about how a date abruptly ended on a hike in a forest or something like that, and then proceeded to talk about being ghosted as well by somebody else. And it's like, it seems like you're upset about the first one more than the second. And I felt like saying to her, at least he didn't ghost you. I mean, when I'm given a choice, no. Do I like being ghosted? I think most people just want to hear it's over instead of being, now they're ignoring me. But that's also a case of just listen and don't give my comments because they may not want my opinion. I know that in a case like that, I wouldn't want theirs. I'm also inspired a lot by music, and I know that I have a fairly long commute where it's over 15 miles to work at the bank. So that means I have the radio on to and from work. And I know there's one radio station in New Prague that I'm able to get. I'm surprised because it's far enough away, like 40 miles. And they often have themes for songs they play back to back. And recently there were two that had, I guess be considered vulgar themes. And one of them I had heard before, My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry. And the second one, I don't know who performed it, but all I was thinking of was, I've heard Ski sing that one here before, and it was one called The Scotsman. And I know Ski may end up singing that again, so then you know which one it is. But it's like, sometimes it's nice to have a radio station playing older music, because otherwise, would I have heard some of this? No. Kind of like the one where it was a parody song to the tune of Pop Goes a Weasel, and it was somebody saying Pop hates the Beatles. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess I should have known. There'd be parodies of the Beatles when they were really popular. Easier to imitate the popular people. So there was that. Sometimes I like going into stores and just do fact finding and see if I can get by without buying anything. And my discipline is a little better now, because all I'm thinking of is I want to keep that credit card balance low. I've been paying it down. So I've been going into Barnes & Noble bookshops, look at calendars and a few other things like books, CDs, DVDs. And there was one book in there I think I will buy just because I like the title. Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. And it's probably a psychotherapy, self-help, and hey, I could probably benefit from that because I have a few of those. And I think one reason why I like the title is it reminds me of a movie I saw a long time ago. Jojo Dancer, Your Life is Con, that semi-autobiography of comedian Richard Pryor. Yeah, sometimes you don't always know when you need help, and then a book comes on like that with that kind of title, and it's like, yeah, I think that works. And it doesn't cost much either because it's in their discount section. I know I don't post on Facebook that much, but I do when I have something to say, and I know this past week I did because I finally got a smartphone. My now former provider said, it's being shut off on Monday, and it's like, okay, I have a day off for Vets Day, see if I can get it done, and I did. And now I think my phone plan is cheaper than what it was before. So the adventure begins with a new phone. The flip phone worked well for 12 and a half years. More things going on in my life. Oh, karaoke. I did that this weekend for the first time since the pandemic hit. I wanted to do Angel of the Morning in French, but I couldn't find a karaoke version on YouTube. So I did one called Au revoir, which is goodbye. And the French version of Angel of the Morning is goodbye and see you tomorrow. It's like, yeah, that works well. And then I also liked hearing Moon River. Yeah, there wasn't going to be a better song to leave on. So yeah, Time to Leave, I heard that one, Let's Go. And the red box movie I saw was called Gateway. I actually cheered when somebody got punched and it was an obnoxious coworker. And I should have known it was going to be followed by the guy that did the punching got fired. But still fun to see in a movie. Well, I guess that'll do it for me. You've all been great. Oh, yeah, there's Steve.